So today we got two more Once Upon a Time news updates. The first news update was we got a promotional poster for Season 7, and I actually really like it. I think it's really, really well designed. Because the gimmick of Season 7 is essentially Cinderella version 2, with Henry acting as a pseudo Prince Charming and Diana Ramirez being Cinderella, they have the pumpkin carriage in the background of Hyperion Heights. I thought that was really, really creative. Then it says a new book opens this fall, which I also really like because this is focusing on a new book, new characters, a new comic book because it's a new world. I would die if it said a new world. Enter a new world this fall. That would be hilarious. But anyway, it's a new poster showing a new town, and it's blending everything. So I like that. It's a very, very good poster. I can't think of the name of the big building in Seattle because I've actually never been to Seattle, but it has like the main attraction building where the restaurant spins. There's one of those in Canada as well, I believe. So anyway, I really, really like the building. And also, it's blended in with the Enchanted Forest background because you can see the trees from the forest. You can see the grass from the forest as well. So it's nice. It's able to essentially encapsulate that this show is going to be a blend of both fantasy and reality, which is always what it's been. But I just really think it's a really, really well done promotional poster. Plus, I just love the little carriage. Granted, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that we're getting Cinderella version 2, but I think, for a poster, it's actually really, really cool. So I really, really like the poster. I'm really, again, curious to see where Season 7 is going to go. I've been having discussions with a lot of you guys about this, and essentially Season 7 to me so far seems to be a gigantic mess or a gigantic accident. But the problem with accidents is you generally can't look away from them. So it's such a mess, but it has my attention. So I think Adam Horowitz and Andy Kitsis, they're doing something right because they're having me very, very curious and very, very excited for the premiere. So anyway, that's the poster, so I hope you guys like it. I'm curious what you guys have to say about it. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, the second part of the story is that Jennifer Morrison has returned to Vancouver to shoot an episode of Once Upon a Time. However, she didn't say what episode particularly she was going to shoot for. Now, I think practically she's going to be shooting episode 2, which is a Pirate's Lab, to kind of wrap up everything. But then I thought, oh, wait a minute. Why wouldn't she be in Hyperion Heights to essentially give off the final backstory with Henry? So it's obviously one of the two, possibly both. Now, if I was Adam Horowitz and Nick Kitsis, I would do this. I would say, Jen, why don't you be in episode 1, episode 2, and then we'll film one final scene for the finale with you in it. We won't share it. We'll keep it, in the hard drive for as long as we can. And then from there, you're done. Everything's done with Once Upon a Time. But maybe if they have the ending in their head, they can have that final scene be filmed. And then this is how the marketing for the show would work fantastically. So here's what's going to happen. What they would do is, they're going to get the trailer for the beginning of Season 7, and they'll have probably one little clip of Jennifer Morrison in it, right? But then, we're essentially going to forget about Emma. And I don't mean like we're going to forget about her presence, because obviously her presence is overloaded because she's the savior. But, it's going to be diluted. But then when you get to the Season 7 finale, in that trailer, you do what you did for the Wicked entering trailer where Zelina came in. And, if I remember correctly, the promotion for that trailer was, and one of the world's most sinister characters invades Storybrooke. And then it flashed Rebecca Mader Zelina. So what you do is, and now Once Upon a Time welcomes back the Savior, something like that. Hype it up. So I think that would be so perfect if she's in the premiere, the second episode, and the finale. I think that would be really, really well done. And I really think, business-wise, it's the smartest they can do. But practically, she's probably just going to be in episode 2 to wrap up her story with Hook. But then I thought, as I said, the whole thing with Jared Gilmore, because he's in episode 1. So it's a toss-up. She's either going to wrap up the story with Henry or wrap up the story with Hook. I think more people want to see her wrap up her story with Hook than anyone else. So that's really what's going on there. Those are my thoughts on that. Now, I have one more thought about this as well. It's kind of hilarious, I thought. So Melissa Benoist and Jennifer Morrison are really, really good friends. They follow each other on Instagram. They like each other's posts. I follow both of them on Instagram. I think they're hilarious, and I love Melissa Benoist as Supergirl, and obviously I love Jennifer Morrison as Emma. Now, Supergirl has been poaching Disney characters or ABC actresses who are, Disney characters. In a nutshell, Disney actresses. And the CW, as we know, is the Warner Brothers, the DC company, and ABC is the Disney Marvel company. So it's hilarious to me that the CW, it poached off Terry Hatcher and Brenda Strong from Desperate Housewives after it ended, and then it brought them onto Supergirl to play villains. And as I said, Melissa Benoist is on Supergirl, and she is Supergirl, and she's really good friends with Jennifer Morrison. I would find it hilarious if Jennifer Morrison decides to go to Supergirl. Now, she is doing, indie projects and whatnot, but at the same time, why wouldn't she want to be a superhero? Think about it. She gets to be kind of like a pseudo-princess. She is a Disney princess, but not like in the canon of it. But think about this. She would get to go from being a princess to a superhero. How awesome would that be? That would be so cool. I think that would be really, really amazing if that happened. And the only superhero I think she could play probably would be Power Girl, at least off the top of my head. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Jennifer Morrison returning, on the new poster. I like the poster. I'm excited to see Jen come back. I think that she should be in 3 episodes, and I think Once Upon a Time Season 7. It's a train wreck, but I can't help but look at it because I'm very, very excited for it. So anyway, share your thoughts about the poster and her return in the comments below. It's exciting, and the trailer is coming on Saturday, so cross your fingers. Anyway, we'll talk real soon, guys. Bye.